This is a Powerworks podcast short with Glenn Power and me, James Piecowye.
Yeah. So most oils nowadays are synthetic, fully synthetic oils, which basically just means that the molecules that make up the oil are all uniform. They've been made that way. Obviously, a mineral oil is natural.
Right.
And
so there's some good inconsistencies.
But yeah, apart from the refining product procedure, the molecules are all different sizes randomly. And so synthetic oil helps by making sure the oil is effectively oilier, and additives can help with that, and they can help with certain applications. So you could have a 5W30 oil grade in one engine and a 5W30 oil grade in another engine, but they might be completely different construction materials of the engine.
Let's pause for just a second. Remind us when we get 5W30 or 5W40 or 20W50, what is the first number? What is letter? What is the second number?
Yeah, so you're basically talking about the way and the volume of the oil that flows in different temperatures. So the first number refers to the cold temperature. It's the amount of oil flow at, I think it is at 0 degrees.
Okay.
And then the second one is the hot temperature, which I think is at 100 degrees. Doesn't really matter. It's how much the oil can flow at different temperatures. And these days with alloy and aluminium components of engines that we didn't used to have, we were always cast iron. Engines were always cast iron.
Yeah. The good old days.
Well, not really. I mean, not really.
Yeah, the good old days. If you have a cast iron block in your automobile, there's probably very few electronic items under that hood.
Oh, yeah.
You could pretty much sleep under there if it's a cold day.
Yeah.
Get that engine hot, turn it off, and then bring your sleeping bag into that. That's if it's cast iron, that's the era.
Yeah. I mean, the tolerances on those engines were, it's almost like they didn't have machines to manufacture these things. So the oil didn't really matter. You put chip pan oil in it if you wanted to. But nowadays engines are so tight on tolerance. A lot of that's down to it makes them more efficient, which is better for emissions, better for fuel consumption. But you have to understand that there are different materials in different engines. So VW design an engine and Mercedes design an engine. They will maybe have the same displacement. Yeah. They might take the same oil, but they'll have got to that through a different way. And additives in oil, generally speaking, the oil that you buy off the shelf is normally designed for a certain application. So
I think this is a key point, is you're buying oil off the shelf wherever you are. It's not pure. Every company has gone in and they've tweaked their mixture. They've put in things so that it doesn't burn too much, or longer life. It's synthetic now anyway. So there's all sorts of stuff that's gone on in the can or in the bottle or in the whatever, however you're in the drum. The oil that you're getting, say from Total, it's ready. It's a very much a manufactured item that's full of additives.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, one of the additives that people will often put in as an extra is things like stop smoke, or
I see those all the time now.
Stop leak even. Seal conditioner, that sort of stuff. And it's like
the seal conditioner is the one that gets me. If your oil is leaking through the seals, you need to get something else done. And the stop leak.
Yeah.
I always think, okay, hold on a second. It's finding the hole and it's blocking it up. What else is it blocking? It's a stopgap.
Yeah.
It's going to get you to the garage to get it fixed. But if you just keep putting in the stop leak, you're done for.
Yeah, I mean, so